They say the earth has a way of swallowing what it wants to keep. In a desolate stretch of the western desert, there lay a hidden fissure known only to the most daring spelunkers. They called the narrowest passage the Gullet. Mark, an experienced caver, loved the squeeze. That pressure on his chest, the absolute silence, it was his sanctuary. But that night, the Gullet felt different. As he shimmied headfirst into the tight vertical shaft, aiming for a cavern below, the rock walls seemed to exhale. He slid too fast, his chest pinned against the jagged limestone, his arms trapped beneath him. He was wedged tight, inverted, blood rushing to his head. But the true terror wasn't the tightness, it was the heat. A sickening, humid warmth began rising from the deep darkness inches below his face. When the rescue team arrived hours later, the situation was dire. They set up pulley systems, drilling anchors into the ancient stone. Slowly, agonizingly, they managed to hoist him up a few inches. Suddenly, Mark screamed, not in relief, but in pure agony. "Stop!" he shrieked, his voice echoing wetly against the stone. "Put me back! You're hurting them!" The rescuers froze. The rope went taut, humming with impossible tension. It wasn't gravity pulling him back. Something from the abyss had grabbed his ankles. A steel pulley snapped. The anchor ripped loose. Mark slid back down into the dark with a sickening crunch. The last thing heard on the rescue comms wasn't the sound of sliding rock. It was a rhythmic, guttural chanting coming from below Mark. They sealed the entrance with concrete a week later, turning the cave into a permanent grave. But locals say if you put your ear to the ground nearby, you don't hear wind, you hear weeping.